Hey beauties, Alicia here, and we are on Empowerment June number 25. So I'm excited about this one because I got this from Therapy for Black Girls. Shout out to them. Check out their IG page. So tonight, what I wanted to talk about are three things. Well, two things, but you're going to give me three things for each of them. So the first one is master your process. And what I mean by that is we are in a space where we see someone else's life on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, whatever social media platform that you happen to be on. And we try to figure out how they got to that point. And then we try to follow their process. That's not how this works. You need to first figure out who you are and then follow your process. Yes, you can reverse engineer what they did with their life and try to see how you can add pieces of what they did, pieces of their process into your process. But you should not be taking everything that they did and then trying to fit it into your life. That is like putting a square peg into a round hole and expecting it to work. It's just not always going to happen like that. So to start this process, you need to write down your three truths. What are three things that are true for you? What I did for myself was I really had to think about what are three things that are true for me that really identify who I am, who Alicia is. So the first thing that I know is I love to be around people. I do. I love to talk to people. Even this weekend I went and I was eating by myself and this random guy came up and we just started to talk and we had an amazing conversation. So for me, meeting other people, getting to know people is a part of what I love. That's one of my truths. My other side of that, my second truth is that I need time to myself. I absolutely need to have time where I can decompress by my damn self. And it's so important to me because I can go days with just being by myself and I feel amazing. But even with that, when I go out and I'm with others, I still feel amazing as well. But I need that time to decompress, like I said, and just read, drink tea, or just chill out, listen to music, make waist beads, whatever it is that I need to do, I need that time for myself. That's important to me. And then my third thing that is my truth is I need to be in a space where I'm not always on social media because I'm addicted to it. I know I am. And it's not just about business, but it's really about just seeing the amazing, beautiful things that we are able to make and create and sing and just paint. I can't even describe how it makes me feel to look at other creatives and see how they work and then see what they create. Even, hairstyles. I love to see women who are amazing braiders and the patterns that they make, especially if they add beads. And I love it. So for me, those are my three truths. Now, the other side of that, what are the three things that are freedom to you? What is freedom to you? What are three things? For me, I know my first thing is freedom to me is being in my car, literally going on a journey and having my stereo turned up all the way, literally all the way. I don't know how my ears are going to make it. And having a concert in my car. That to me is freedom. By myself in my car. I mean, unless I have somebody who wants to be my sidekick and we can go, toe to toe. But literally, and I know I keep saying literally, I love to be able to be in my car and have a full-on concert, hands going, body moving. That to me is freedom. The second one is travel. Travel is freedom to me. Travel is just something that allows me not only to experience other cultures, but also to come outside of myself. Because a lot of times since I travel by myself, I have to rely on myself when it happens if I'm going somewhere. And I love that because it really pushes me to get out of my comfort zone. So freedom is definitely travel, and solo travel with that. Now, my third thing, which also gives me freedom, is literally reading. And I know that may seem weird for some people, but Reading gives me the freedom to get outside of my head. And I am a analytical person. I analyze everything. Like my brain never shuts off. So to me, the only time my brain really shuts off is when I'm listening to music and when I'm reading, because reading allows me to really put myself into another character's shoes and experience life through that character. So freedom is definitely reading for me, and not just any book. Like it has to be really, really a good book. But I love to read. So again, for freedom, reading, being able to get into the character, definitely travel, solo travel, and having my own car concerts. Like to me, that is freedom. So what are your 3 truths and what are your 3 freedoms? I really want to know. So when I ask you these things to do the challenges, I literally want to know. So put them in the comments. Tell me what your 3 things that to you are freedom and your 3 truths are. And again, remember, everyone has their own process. Your process does not have to be the same, because that's not how this works. But you should still be able to not only master your process, but if you're taking something from someone else, you have to understand how it works for you, not just taking it and then putting it in your life and like it's going to work. No. What is your process? What is your truth? What are your freedoms? And then go from there. As always, make sure that you are taking amazing care of yourself. Self-care starts with you first. Your abundance can only come when you are grounded in yourself, grounded in your truth. So please make sure that you are doing that for yourself. You cannot give from an empty vessel. Whatever you put in your vessel, the overflow will go on to others who are open to receiving it. Have an amazing, amazing Monday and amazing week.